You feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Off camera, I cut these strips, so I needed 8 3-inch by 26.5, and I needed 4 3-inch by 16. And then you saw me rip those down. So the next piece of this puzzle is right here. So I'm gonna cut, I'm gonna cut these 2 pieces, and then I'm going to assemble there. And this is as far as I'm hoping to get today, right there. Just keep your fingers crossed.
Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range.
Okay, so the next part of this build is I'm going to be attaching these A pieces, which I had to go back and cut 3x3 toe kicks in. So I'm going to be attaching these to the 3 C pieces that I was cutting over here, and we're going to time lapse.
I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way.
I skipped ahead quite a bit. The problem with my phone, it overheats. I had the screen replaced a few months back, and the company that did it did a piss poor job. Long story short, my phone overheats, so I had to put it in the freezer. So anyways, I got the cabinet built, and this worked out real slick. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. So the back, what I did is I literally laid that full sheet on there, screwed the corners in, and then took my flush router and then just routed it in flush. I'm about to do the exact same thing with this. So I'm going to get the camera set up, get these corners screwed in so it's flush on the back and the side, and then I'll show you how I do that. My God, it's hotter than Hades in this garage. So it is the 4th of July today, and I'm going to go underneath and show you what I did. Now, in the plans for this cabinet, it showed 1 cleat, or brace, and a second brace back there. It had nothing in the center. Well, I thought, plywood's pretty sturdy, but just to be on the safe side, I went ahead and cut 3 more center braces. And it's lucky I did, because this piece of plywood, since it's been sitting in my shop, has developed a little bit of a bow. So that 3rd inside brace there was able to suck it down, and everything's level. Also, this sucker is movable now. So I cut blocks on all 4 corners so that those wheels would enable me to roll this thing wherever I need it to go. So now I'll show you how I'm going to route this out. So what I didn't have is a second person to hold this cut off. So I bought this Husky adjustable, it goes up and down table, which is cool. So that's going to be my second person while I go ahead and cut this off here. Alright, as you can hear, I don't like how that's cutting. I think I'm going the wrong way. I'm going to go on the other side. too far. Working. It's working. Lost my bearing. Oh, well, that really sucks. Oh, that sucks. So it turns out that the bearing's fine. It didn't blow apart. This just literally loosened itself up and came off. So we'll fix that and we'll finish this up. Are you kidding me? Oh. I'm out of juice. Oh. Okay, so it turns out third time is a charm. I got the vacuum in there just to see if it fits, and it does. Most people don't like showing their mistakes. God knows I don't like to, but I'm going to show you. So this is what happened when initially I lost the bearing, and then this happened when the damn the router bit slipped out of the collet. So after everything is said and done, it's on, it's attached. Debating whether to do edge banding. I bought edge banding, but I don't know if I want to do edge banding. Either edge banding or really nice like oak front face. Got the miter saw on the station, and what I'm doing here is I'm laying out the drawers. These are going to be about 10 3/8. These are going to be about 8. I want these drawers a little bit smaller, just for little stuff like pencils and pens and maybe a little square stuff like that. These ones I want a little bit bigger so I can put bigger stuff such as my respirators, my eye protection, hearing protection, as well as some full-size squares. So I think this is the layout I'm going to go with. I'm going to have this. This will be a full piece, and it'll be a little diagonal, but the drawer is going to be square. And then this one, I didn't want to bring the drawers all the way out, so I'm just going to go with a smaller inset drawer and just leave this open for a pencil or something small that can lay there that's not going to get in the way.
Gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still.
And just like that, we have the deck risers all in place. I got 4 here and 2 here. Next step is to mount the saw and put the top on. All right, tracks are in. Obviously, I don't have the drawers, but the runners are all in. And it's going to be a pretty small drawer, as you can see. I just put that on there just for reference. But all right, next on to the saw. here we are. So we got the bottoms in. I've already got 2 of the backs cut. Go like that. I gotta screw them in. 1, 2. And then what I just cut is this bottom and this bottom. So I'll get the backs pocket hole cut, and then I'll get it put in, and then I'll come back and show you what the finished product looks like.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your fucking cloud, it be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 Anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah.
So if you haven't been able to tell so far in this video, I'm trying something different. Not doing near as much time lapses, just doing more cuts in of actual work being done. But so top is not on yet, but this is just what it's going to look like. And then I gotta put the 3 drawer faces on. And this one, I don't want to leave it like that because I think that it's not going to look good. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut an angle here from this piece to this piece. The drawer face will be flat, but this will have a little bit of an angle on it. Just, I think it'll look a lot better. And that's what the plans call for. But so what I'm going to do is this is set on here. And if you notice, there's a bit of an overhang. I'm going to do the router trick again to where I can just screw this top in, and then I'm going to take the router and then I will clean up all the edges and it'll be a perfectly smooth flush face. I did get something in that I wanted to show you guys. So I got this Montana brand. It's a countersink bit set, but what it does is this locks and unlocks, and this is so slick. So this, you got your countersink on one side, you got your Phillips or whatever driver you want to use on the other. So this goes into here. This is not easy to do one-handed. Now there, it's unlocked. Now it's locked. Now it doesn't go anywhere. So you do your drill side first, and then you flip it over, and you do your Phillips side. This is what we're going to be using to attach that. Drawers are in, drawer faces are on, and what I did is I drilled on the back side 2 countersink screws and then the drawer pull. Now I gotta tell you guys, these drawers were kind of a nightmare. What I did, which I'm assuming is probably just a rookie move, is when I built the drawers, I built them way too tight. I did not leave any tolerance here, so when I attached this, I couldn't even open the drawers. So what I wound up having to do was use this thing, and I had to actually cut every single drawer 1/4 of an inch off the top just to get it to fit. So next order of business, I am going to cut some backing, and I'm going to shoot that along the back. So for everyone following along at home, this build has been quick, but for me, this is taking weeks. But I got a little free time today, so what I'm going to work on is I'm going to work on putting those in there and then building the shelves. I had a door here. Problem was, once I got it on, turns out that the plywood right there, it warped. So it won't close all the way. It just kind of flops there. So I don't like that. So pulled that off. Gonna redo it. This is what I'm going for. Soft close hinges and nice and tight. So that's the next order of business right now. I really need to get better at videoing what I'm doing. Got 2 shelves in, and what happened is I was planning on putting a 3rd shelf in there. Once I got the 2nd shelf in, I realized if I tried to do a 3rd shelf, it would be so narrow, it would defeat the purpose. So with this next side, the plan is to actually measure correctly for 1, but I'm going to have 3 shelves in there. They're just not going to be spaced as high as those 2. That's what we're working on now. First shelf's going to have a 1/2 inch spacer. That's what this is. So I'm just going to put that there. And then what I'll do is I'll take these pre-cut rail guides that I've already cut. This is going to go like that. Then I'll secure just like this. Secure that to that. And that gives me plenty of clearance on the sides. I lose a little bit of width on the shelf, but that's okay. I'm not super concerned about it. So that's how that works. And then once I get this one on, I'll take a measurement from here to here and I'll space them out evenly, and that's what you guys are going to see.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make it.
Drawer glides are in. So next step is to build the drawers. We're gonna go ahead and do a time lapse on that.
Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
these are the last two bottoms that I got done. That one over there is done. I've got the side rails on. So I'm going to attach these side rails and then we'll do a test fit. So in order to make these work, I got to inset these back 1.5 inches. Otherwise, the drawer won't come, when I pull it out, it won't come out all the way. And that would suck to have a drawer that doesn't come out all the way. And what I found is this hole punch is a godsend. So what you do, or what I do, is line this up where I want it. Use the hole punch. And that makes it so when I do the screw, it won't fall out of the drill. Tell me that I cannot show you feelings that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. So the drawers are not quite built yet, but they are installed. Now all I have to do is basically install the 2-inch lip on all 3 of them. We'll do that right now. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. I tell you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's... So all 3 doors are on. As you can see, there's a little bit larger gap than there is there, which I can live with. I'm not worried about that. But here we go. All 3 drawers in there, 2 drawers in there, and then of course there's that. So the next task is I'm going to build a hood for this, because as you can see, most of the sawdust is all back there. Got the hood built and installed. I didn't do any video on it. Frankly, I thought it'd be kind of boring, but anyways, so I've got, I'm calling them blast doors because that's kind of what they are. So 3-inch dust collection port there, and then these just sit in here like that. So this giant hole here, so that clears when it comes out. And this one does the same thing, just opens and closes like that. But the cool thing is this right here. Got this T-track rail in, and all I did is just mitered a 3/8 inch deep by, man, I don't even know how wide this was. But, and then this is my stop. So all I have left, I need to install this, and that'll go all the way up to the blade. I'm thinking about getting some zero clearance tape for this. Just make it look nicer. But anyways, so realistically, I have 2 things left. I need to do my final sand, which you can see. I've got my lines everywhere. Final sand, and then I'm going to edge band with this stuff right here. So that should be the next step. I hope this translates through the camera lens. But I've spent the last probably 2.5 hours sanding, and I've got these 2 done. So I want to show you, if you can see how nice and smooth that is, as opposed to just how rough that looks. You can see almost every individual line where the sandpaper from the factory nailed it. This is 120 grit. That is, I don't know, probably 60 grit. But when you hear people say that sanding is a process and it will teach you patience, believe it. So the last part of this build is edge banding, and as you can see, I already have some spots that I've already edge banded off camera, but I just wanted to quickly show how this works because it's pretty neat. Basically, so what I did is I bought this mahogany edge banding, and I bought it this color so it would contrast with the miter station. Just line it up on the edge like so, use a hot iron and it glues in place. You have to use even pressure, and it does this stuff where it's called creeping, where as the glue gets hot, the edge band will actually move. So the videos I've watched have suggested using your or overcutting it so it's longer, but in this case I don't really have that option, so I just have to be really careful that it doesn't move, because I've already had to reheat up a couple of pieces because it did exactly that. It creeped, it moved, so I had to heat it back up. That's the cool thing with this stuff. When it gets hot, it gets malleable, so you can move it around wherever you need to move it around. And then when I get to the edge there, what I do is to take my razor blade and cut it flush with the end, and that's it. So the last step, doors are on. All I got left to do, which you can tell there's a difference here. So what I'm using is this Howard Feed and Wax wood polisher. This is it, and then this guy is completely done. So I just have these doors sanded down to 150 grit. I used a lot of this stuff. The wood just eats it up. But the cool thing is, and I'll show you, the edge banding looks kind of plain, but man, once you hit it with this wax, it just transforms it. If you can tell with the rest of the cabinet how dark this all is, and I'll just show you real quick, and then we'll just go ahead and end the video there. So see the difference here? Makes a huge difference. Alright, so I'll get this all polished up, and then I'll do a quick walk around. Finished product. From the T-Track, that slides nice all the way over. I got my ruler right there, so all 4 drawers slide nicely. That one catches a little bit because of the edge banding. So there's that door, there's this door, and then there's that door. Now I did have to add this to this door. I can't figure out why this one won't close all the way. So I just went like that and it fits perfect. Blast doors, I had to redo that one because I hated the way the other one looked. Plus it was a different type of 1/4 inch. So I got rid of that. And then on the back side, I got my 3-inch outlet. And then I'm probably just gonna tape this up just because that's just more airflow that I'll lose. And that is gonna be my dust collection. So with that, I'm done.